evening and welcome to Central News for Monday the 27th of August. I'm Katrina McKinley. In today's news, Waste to Resource, Waikato Waste and Resource Efficiency Strategy 2012 to 2015 has been developed in partnership with industry, local and central government and community stakeholders. Waikato Regional Council Waste Minimisation Facilitator Mariana Tyler says the strategy has two high-level goals to achieve.
So the strategy has two high-level goals. One is to protect our communities' land, water and air from harmful and hazardous waste. And the other goal is to encourage resource efficiency and beneficial reuse that also creates economic benefits for the region. And so the strategy really outlines how Waikato Regional Council will work with industry partners, community partners, our local government partners in achieving those goals.
Mariana believes waste was first a resource, so in effect it is returning it back to its original form.
And I guess it's how we manage that resource. When it gets mixed up with a whole lot of other things, it then loses its value and becomes more difficult to access. And so then we've got the issue of what do we do with it when it's all mixed up in one big bunch. So we've got some really good examples of sectors in the Waikato that actually have taken a waste and created a really high value product.
Lobby group Sink or Swim vows to keep Hamilton City Council honest in maintaining a heritage site and asset despite Swimming Waikato pulling the plug on funding the municipal pools on Victoria Street. Despite the enormous community support, Sink or Swim is not confident that the pools will reopen and definitely will not be open to celebrate 100 years.
There's a great deal of community support. When the swimming club was running the pools, there were 80,000 visits to the pools. Now those 80,000 swims have got to go somewhere else. The community understand the need for a central city swimming pool for the health and benefits of the community.
Tauranga Girls college student Leilani Tola has dreamed of making her own album since she was 8 years old, and now her dream is coming true. The 15-year-old released her debut album Sometimes this month, featuring a mixture of original music and covers inspired by her experiences as a teenager. Leilani says she is excited to have the album finished and to be able to hold it in her hand finally. You can purchase Leilani's albums on iTunes. The August.wmv Kiwi Trust is a volunteer-based program that care for the brown kiwi population in the August.wmv forest. Chair of the August.wmv Kiwi Trust, Phil Wells, says the trust has improved the population and the health of the kiwi.
We've got two main objectives here as a trust. One is the reasonably narrow one, which is the kiwi one. The other one is to actually look after the wider environmental area here. And I think the real positive that we've had is actually in that area. We've got 1,000 hectares of virgin bush to start with. So when we went into an integrated pest management scheme, which is to get rid of the rats and the possums as well as the stoats and ferrets, that brought back the basic bird population in huge numbers. We've now got very big populations of robins, tomtits, and it also allowed us to, in the last couple of years, bring kokako back in here, which have been released in two goes. We had one this spring just been and the one prior. And we know this year we haven't done a full survey, but we've done a partial one. We know there was at least three fledglings.
Time to check out the region's weather. Hamilton, you have an overnight low of 5 with a few morning showers tomorrow and clearing in the afternoon. Your high tomorrow is 15 with an overnight low of 1 tomorrow night. Tauranga will be a little warmer with a low tonight of 7. Tomorrow will be mostly fine with a chance of an afternoon shower and a high of 16. Your low for tomorrow night is 5. Coming up after the break, Hamilton City Councillor Daphne Bell talks on carpooling, why now is as good a time as any with increasing petrol prices. Hospice Waikato is wanting you to give it up for hospice, and the region is getting ready for the big shakeout. Stay tuned and I'll see you back here after the break.